Every now and then, there's just one of those really, really annoying battles where you get shot in the side by a pea shooter. And a good example of this would be like the T-62A. You're on dead rail using your heavy tank, and oh no, your medium flank lost. Well, what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen. The mediums are going to flank you, and this poor old E100 here sitting on the hill of dead rail, well, he's about to get spammed by a whole load of APCR from a T-62A. And that's something that does happen a lot. I would say maybe about 20 to 30% of the games a lot of people play, or at least from my experience, there's always that one annoying tank that just manages to ruin your game or really, really annoy you because it's just perfectly positioned to end your enjoyment. And well, in today's video, we're going to be talking about what my personal opinion is on the best enjoyment killer in Blitzes, and that would be the TVP 5051. This is the tier 10 autoloading Czechoslovakian medium. I was about to say Italian, but then I was like, wait a sec. The TVP has one great thing going for it. Nothing else. The mobility, yeah, sure, it's good, but it has no armor. It's tall. It's got a bad camouflage rating. The mobility's great, but only one thing going for it, and that is burst damage. This is a burst clipper. And what that means is that it has a very, very quick dumping time for all four of the shells, and it's dealing 310 damage between each shot. So in a matter of 6 seconds, you have dealt, no joke, 1,240 damage. And it's 4 shells with a 2-second intraclip. And that gets really, really annoying. That means in a matter of 2 seconds, you've lost 600 health. 4 seconds, 800, or 900 actually. So when this vehicle is clipping, it can be so incredibly annoying. And it is a very, very rare tank to see on either battlefield. Now, surprisingly enough, we have one on the enemy team, but I played a couple games in the tank today, and you really don't find TVPs on either side of the battlefield. It's just a very, very rare tank to run into. Now, we've got a grill over here, and there's one shot into the grill. Let's go for maybe one into the 30B. Let's go for another in the grill. Let's go for another in the grill. And there you go. That is a clip dumped out from the TVP, and that's over 1,200 damage. We're sitting at 1,447 damage. Now, obviously, that grill was not smart. In fact, I can say that that was just a bad move from him, completely on his fault why he died. But it still points to the reason of this vehicle being super, super annoying to fight is because of that insane clipping potential. We've got the IS-7 over here, and we're going to try and clip him. There's one shell in. Ooh, and we've got the IS-4 as well. Let's aim in on him. There's one shell into the IS-4. There's 2 shells into the IS-4. There's 3 shells into the IS-4. That's just shy of 1,000 damage. And there you go. The IS-4 that was sitting at about, 2650 hit points is now sitting at half that. This is where a vehicle like the TVP is super duper strong on the abilities to get out that insane amount of damage. And this 30B obviously, well, yeah, I'm going to let my teammate deal with him because I really want to try and get this IS-7 clipped. I think that'll be way more beneficial to the team. So let's just see what we can do here. We got the IS-7 and the IS-4 sitting clearly out in the open. Let's go for that track wheel. There's 1 shell, 2 shells, 3 shells. That one did not pen, but you know what? We'll load a heat for that, even though that guy should be dead. I guess I still got that assistance damage, and we're already sitting at 3,400 damage. So even though I'm probably not going to get much more out this game, you can clearly see where this tank was able to deal insane chunks of damage and how it's able to deal insane chunks because of just the insane clip potential that it has. So here we go, aiming in on this IS-7 again. There's 1 shell, there's 2, and long live the IS-7. We've also got like the TVP over here, but obviously that guy is just running away as quickly as he's going to be able to because, well, yeah, he's not in the best of living anymore. Ooh, VK missing his shot. Come on, we can snap a shell in. Yeet! There you go. I'll take it. Not bad, and let's get the finishing shot in. And with that, we did 4,340 damage. Now, you can definitely see where this tank can perform strong. I was able to rip into vehicles like that grill because he misplayed and because he was a big dum-dum there. He let me just eat him to pieces. 2 shots on that grill, and we took off 1,100. I guess I shot him 3 times. We took 1,149 off. We got shots into the TVP, the IS-4. We took 1,700 off the poor IS-4. And that's just what a vehicle like this is able to do. It's able to clip and dip. That's what I always say. You want to clip and then run away as quickly as possible. And that's why I call this the most annoying tank to fight in the game. I hate fighting good players in a vehicle like this because imagine being in your WZ-113, one of the slowest traverse speed heavy tanks. TVP rolls up on your side, dead. There you go. You're dead. That's it. You just, or not even dead, but, he clips you for 1,200, and that's it. And boom, 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 you've just lost 1,200 hit points, and he zips past in the cover. And that's why I hate fighting these things. Even though they're not extremely influential. They don't have the most DPM. They're very easy to kill, very easy to rush. Any huge alpha TDs just demolish it. And I can tell you a fair share of games that I've had where I've hated running this tank. But there's also the fair share of games where I've seen absolutely monstrous amounts of damage pulled out because of that clip potential. And that's where I have to put this tank as the most annoying tank to fight, personally, in tier 10. So what do we got? Well, we got the Object 268 right over here, which I cannot penetrate as of yet. We've also got like the 100 off to the side. Let's see, there's the Object 268 backing on up. Ooh, there's the 100. There's one shell into him. Let's keep going. There's two shells into him. Come on. There's three shells into him. Let's aim in for a fourth. There you go. Four shells into the 100. He missed me, and we dealt 1,200 damage there. And that's it. That's what the TVP can do. And that's why you can hate it, because that E100 obviously wasn't ever expecting me to do that. And you can't really expect that to happen until it starts happening. But for that player there, he didn't have the reaction time to just react quick enough to the vehicle clipping him. So we got the 268 over here. Obviously that 268 was taken out. Here's the M103. There's one shot in, there's two shots in, and just like that, the M103 is dead. It really is disgusting how quickly this tank in particular is able to dump out that damage. And then, again, you just hide like a wimp, reload that clip, and you're back and ready to rumble. And that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait as long as I possibly can here, reload that clip, and I'm going to go for a vehicle like this WZ-121. We'll see how much I can get into him. There's one shell into the 121. There's two shells into the 121. And even though I've got this grill on my side over here, which I'm obviously going to love to try and get some HEs into, there's one HE, there's two HEs, and that's 800 buckaroos of hit points I've ripped off that poor guy. Obviously, he's not enjoying that all too much. Oof, and he missed. That's gotta really suck for you there, pal. I've got to make a choice. Either get hit by the 121 or get hit by the grill. Obviously, I want to get hit by that 121 over the grill, so I'm just going to drive away now. But now that I've got my clip loaded, well, this is where, again, I use that clip on this poor guy. So there you go. There's a shell into you, and let's finish off the grill. Oh my god, I don't actually know how that's possible. Come on, 92, go there. Go, 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 go. Come on. Thank God. Hoo, hoo, hoo. I don't know how that girl penned me. I actually don't know how he penned me, especially because he's not running Spall Liner. I don't know if that was definitely luck, but in a normal scenario there, I wouldn't have had to really worry because that was a lucky shot from the grill. So, nonetheless, again, that was 4,700 damage in that tiny bit of time. That 6 seconds that E100 stuck out in the open, I took 1,228 off him. In that short amount of time, I took 1,600 off the WZ-121, 973 off the grill, and another 837 off the M103. The clipping potential from this tank makes it extremely annoying to fight, because when this vehicle has a clip, it sucks to fight. So that's why I wanted to make today's video on the TVP, calling it the most annoying tank to fight in the game. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments down below. But other than that, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll hopefully be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.